Hi. Oh, live with the intro?
And we're live again, Sean. How do we do it every week?
Who would have thunk it? Hey, here we are. You are on Byron Bay Live. This is Into the Unknown. You're with myself, DJ X-Fakta, and my good friend and colleague, Dan Jupiter Cassidy.
Here we are again.
Here we are. We're officially like Series 2.
Series 2.
Series
a little
2.
break last week.
Series 2 to Episode 1.
Season 2.
Season 2. Let's see how far it goes, hey?
Yeah, we'll take it all the way.
We'll see how far it goes, see what happens. Good
luck. Big show tonight?
Big show, yeah. It's cracking. It's like there's some stuff going on. We've got some energy going on tonight.
Yeah, we've got local band Kombucha coming in. They're all sound checked over there in the corner.
Yeah, I don't know how we can cram any more people into a smaller, socially distant space. But it's working.
But our COVID marshal's on top of all of that.
On top of all that, yes. And we've got Nanny Cat's Table, Video of the Week.
Kev's Corner.
Spin Sisters
Sisters coming in. DJ Tini is on there tonight. So, good show lined up.
Fantastic. Let's just jump into it and go.
Into Industry Spotlight.
Industry Spotlight. I reckon there's going to be a cracking promo of that one.
Do you reckon?
Yeah. I reckon the guys have got it together. Let's go for a cracking promo intro.
Into the unknown.
Okay, so what's been happening since
crikey, Dan, it's like the Industry Spotlight for those who haven't joined us before. We just do a little bit of a roundup on what's happening nationally for the events industry, and also locally as well.
That's right.
Look, just go straight in with bad news first.
No, we've got to get it out of the way.
Bad news first. Unfortunately for the arts industry, the regional economy, our business, heaps of businesses, the Falls Festival has officially been cancelled.
No!
So that's a massive loss.
They tried to do a big all Aussie lineup and they really wanted it, but obviously with all the restrictions, they couldn't go ahead. Shame.
Yeah.
Big shame. But hopefully next year.
Yeah. Let's hope and pray that next year that we are all here and can survive and it's on. So looking forward to that.
Another one bites the dust.
And also more loss. Also, Justin Towns Earl, son of Steve Earl, we lost him a few days ago, unfortunately.
Yeah, that was sad. He was under 38 or something.
Yeah, he was young. Yeah, he was young. But 8 albums under the belt and just an amazing performer, entertainer.
Do you know how he died?
Look, it's unofficial as yet, but it's,
no official announcement.
Yeah,
let's just leave it there.
Yeah, let's just leave it at that. On the other not quite the upside, but also a recognition of loss is the Red Alert event. I think it's happening in Australia on September 20, which is where the events industry people get together and light up buildings and infrastructure red, highlighting the impact of this stupid situation on the events industry. and also you may have seen stuff in Spain and the UK of all the road cases, all the crew on the street pushing road cases, and so it's a bit of an event.
What's the date?
I think it's September 20.
Okay.
So we'll check it out and come back next week and cross-reference that as well.
Red alert. What are we going to light up? What are we going to light up?
With the lighthouse.
Lighthouse.
Let's talk to the trust and see if we can do the lighthouse.
Yeah.
That's iconic, and maybe what we can also do at the same time, we launch a online funding for Support Act.
Yeah, that'd be good.
For technicians and people.
We can push LL road coasters off the cliff.
Well, try and hold on to them. It costs us a lot of money, unless we sent one down the cliff as a symbolic gesture. But
a publicity stunt.
Yeah. Okay, so also, but in good news, the Australia Council released some information this week. There's been a National Arts Participation Survey done. Look, it's dated. It's 2019, but the information in it is quite interesting. It was released on Wednesday, and it finds that 23 out of every 25 Australians listened to recorded music in 2019.
I saw this. Yeah. Fascinating results out of this, isn't it?
And obviously all pre-COVID stuff. 82% of Australians engaged with the arts online, the majority through streaming music, but also other stuff, and I'm sure that's going to skyrocket in the next report. The performing arts were a standout. 2/3 of Australians attended live performances in 2019, with each
2/3?
Yeah, 2/3, with each art form growing with their audiences. So you've got the different genres and different art forms: concerts, theatre, ballet, opera. And 84% of everyone surveyed agreed on the positive impacts of culture and supporting the arts.
Really big numbers, aren't
They're
they?
huge
Like
numbers.
almost everybody in the population's engaging with the arts in some way.
Yeah. And also the recognising that listening to music and the arts contributes to your health and well-being.
Yeah.
Which is, we think it's obvious.
We all know this, but it's
to actually
good to be
officially recognise it. And through this stupid pandemic situation, people relying on and using music and online content to maintain mental health and get through this crazy situation, and goes to show you how powerful and important the arts industry
is again. And let's just do another call out for Crew Care and Support Act. The two really important things at the moment. I really want to stress this to everybody, including all of our guys here in the crew and all the guys in the industry. Please reach out, Crew Care, Support Act, whether you need some funding or whether you just need some mental health support. It's there for you. And we're all suffering and we're all feeling it, aren't we, this week?
Absolutely. It's a roller coaster ride.
Yeah.
It's like, and I stressed out this week. I freaked out because, for us, we're everyone in our business is working harder to deliver, and there's no jobs, there's no money coming in. We're on the JobKeeper, and this whole show and what we're doing and supporting the artists and everything is the blood, sweat, and love from everybody on our team to make this happen. We find out that pretty much nearly everyone on our team is going to have their wages cut by 50% potentially at the end of September, which could impact on delivering the show or just doing what we're doing. But we will go forth with positivity. So that really smashed me, Dan. Mentally, I've been trying to, we can do this. We'll do positive attitude, and we're going to make and create, and we're going to do some beautiful stuff. And we have proven that with everyone's work and what we've been doing here, and the Byron Bay Live platform. But I tell you, a couple of days ago, I just kind of hit the wall and went to a place where I was angry, I was depressed, I was upset, just with the whole situation, and that my mental health suffered on that day. And I've done good for months, and then that day I just kind of hit.
You've done amazing to hold it all together for us all, and all those symptoms are completely common. And if you read all the research about what's going on with everyone in this mental health space, all those symptoms: frustration, anger, disappointment, we're all going through it, everybody in a different way. So, reach out,
support Act and Crew Care. They're there for the events industry people specifically, and the Crew Care for people behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And if you are in the events industry and you are suffering and under pressure financially as well, they've got backing money from the government as well as people doing, like Groove Terminator last weekend, doing gigs to raise money. And
that's right. And Splendor in the Grass did their T-shirt sales where they sold special T-shirts and all the T-shirts went to Support Act. All the money went to Support Act. So there is money there for people who are really struggling. You know, it's better than dipping into your super, which some people are doing. Let's hope that things pick up. We're hopeful.
Don't be afraid to reach out.
And
ask for help.
I'll give you a cuddle.
Thanks, mate. we're close and COVID safe. What's happening online? So we just go to jump to what's happening online. We'd like to kind of give a bit of a roundup. If you've got some information about something that's happening online, then let us know so we can get it out there. Live Nation, heaps of stuff. If you go to their Oz Tickets, it's heaps of stuff of people all over the world. They're streaming events and concerts and stuff from home. So you go and check out those pages and those websites. There's heaps of concerts and stuff going online. But locally, Tex Perkins, episode 5, the show. We'll play a clip of that in a moment. Also, want a big shout out to Nolly from Byron Film. Every Thursday, he's doing a live stream from the Howland Moan Records shop
in Byron.
It's awesome work. So nice one, Nolly, and the team was great. Mr. Sonova was there, busting out last night. Was good.
It's really good production. They're doing an incredibly good job. Every time I tune in, the sound's immaculate. Nolly's a great cinematographer. Doing a really good job, guys. Yeah, absolutely. Look, so why don't we just jump to have a quick look. It's only a short clip of what you can expect with the Jordan family with Tex Perkins on this Sunday. Tickets on OzTix Online. Let's have a look at that one quickly. Tex Perkins and the family Jordan.
Yeah, the show.
Tex Perkins and the family Jordan.
Nice one, and that's happening on Sunday. They record it during the week and then release it on Sunday. So tickets on OzTix and buy merch, help and support, and that's what we are all about here on Byron Bay Live and Into the Unknown, is supporting our local artists and performers and entertainers.
That's the whole point of this. The whole point of it.
How many benefits? Willie McElroy, Tex, how many benefits have these guys done to help people? And so many other performers have done to help people in trouble, and now the artists and performers are in trouble. So you can buy a ticket, catch that show, you can watch it afterwards, you can buy a ticket for a friend, buy a T-shirt, help and support, and that's the way to do it. Buy a ticket. Don't expect everything for free.
No, that's right. Speaking of something free, though, I just wanted to mention there's one good thing happening this weekend at Ocean Shores, which is not a usual place for a performance or any kind of artistic thing, but good colleagues of ours, Dashboard Animals, are putting together this thing called Inside Out, where they've transformed an empty shop. I think it was a gym or something, and turned it into basically a light box. Projections, visuals, there's performances, performance art. They're using silent disco headphones. It's all going to be COVID safe, and you view it from the car park. You sit out there and you get this amazing 3D mapping performance, from Dashboard Animals, who are getting a bit of a reputation as pixel mappers and their projections. So that's happening Saturday night, tomorrow night, and Sunday. But I think tomorrow night's the big kind of multi-level performances. They've got singers and all sorts of stuff. So Ocean Shore Shopping Centre.
Yeah, go and check it out. It's art in your backyard.
And it's all locally contributed art. So it's all local people who have actually contributed to the content. So what a great concept.
Fantastic.
Good on you,
Fantastic.
Dashboard
Good
Animals.
on you, Ariana and Charlie and Dashboard Animals crew. Well done. And they've got synthetic grass patches where you stand on with your family and your group, so you're all COVID safe and isolated, so not just a big gathering. So they've really thought it out.
Yeah, no, they've really done a good job on this.
And got the community involved. So people have submitted their works of art and also their performances as well, which is fantastic. Really exciting.
It is.
And well done. It's not dead.
No.
It's not dead. It's happening in your backyard. Go and support and check it out.
We'll be down there tomorrow night, for sure.
Yeah. And of course, our business, North Coast Events, has sponsored and helped them out with equipment and gear and just whatever you need. And also thanks to Odin and Jazz, who've gone out there to really help them with their tech and stuff. So go team. Go team. Also, big shout out to Mandy Nolan, who has been smashing it out there. She's got to be one of the busiest COVID-safe entertainers. She has been out there she had a gig with Greg Fleet last Wednesday. She's got the Country Witches Association's show, which is now touring to Sydney.
With Anya Terrell, which is on the Friday
Anya,
knockoff.
Yes, who was on the Friday knockoff with Dan, with Danny. And also supported with visuals from Dashboard Animals. So out there. And also, she's got to be the hardest working woman in local show business, for sure. She's
apart from you.
I'm the
behind the scenes.
I'm the hardest working unemployed person in the industry I know. But Mandy, here's a new one. In October, she's presenting the music of Guian and Simon.
Nice.
A COVID-safe event on Friday and Saturday, 2nd, 3rd of October at the Byron Services Club, which is fantastic. And you get to choose the music as well. So you can contact them, check it out on mandynolan.com.au. And also the Virgin Sacrifice she's doing at the Mullum Ex-Services Club, 16th of September as well. She's going for it.
So comedy's alive and well.
Going for it.
Mandy.
Also in the real world, Jeff Martin, the songs of Led Zeppelin.
Oh, he's great from the Tea Party.
At the Kingscliff Hotel on the 18th.
Yeah, great.
So that'd be an awesome night out. And just to wind us up, also this weekend, Saturday, Lee James at the Railway Hotel, Matt Hanley and the Gin Bugs at the Beach Hotel. Also, John J. Bradley at the Railway on Sunday, Dan Clark at the Beach Hotel Sunday, Sarah Grant Trio at the Beachy, and our good mate and guest on the show, Tim Stokes. He's got a duo at the Beachy on Sunday. So stuff is happening. Local entertainers are getting gigs.
Yeah.
Go and support them and get out there.
Yeah.
And be safe, but
support
local artists and get out there. Yeah, get out. You're not allowed to stand up and dance, I don't think, but you can go and appreciate.
Okay.
Yay. So cool. That's it. That's enough industry wrap up.
Yeah, that'll cover the industry for the week.
That's got us.
Yeah. Yep. So should we go to the video clip?
Video of the week, yes. Local outfit Tora.
Tora, yeah.
And the song is
Mother Forgot.
Why did she forget? But we're going to find out. So Tora have been touring the world. They've done great stuff for local lads. Let's check that out. Video of the week.
Crazy motherfucker, but I try. That's why I'm high. Oh, I'm a crazy lover, don't forget. That's why crazy motherfucker, but I try. That's why I'm high. Oh, I'm a crazy lover, don't forget. That's why I'm a crazy motherfucker, but I try. That's why I'm high. Oh, I'm a crazy lover, don't forget. That's why I don't wanna involve in my evidence. I wasn't involved, but now I'm high every day it seems. I don't wanna involve in my evidence. I wasn't involved, but now I'm high every day it seems. I'm a crazy motherfucker, but I try. That's why I'm high. Oh, I'm a crazy lover, don't forget. That's why I'm high. I'm a crazy motherfucker, but I try. That's why I'm high. Oh, I'm a crazy lover, don't forget. That's why I'm high.
Tora, Mother Forgot. Beautiful film clip. Still didn't work out what Mother Forgot from all of that, but anyway.
Paul Piccone's son.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Thanks for coming in, Dunstan.
Thanks for having us. Stoked.
Drummer from Kombucha.
Great.
How long have you guys been together for?
Couple of years.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's Matt singing,
Yeah.
Chris on bass, Grant on guitar, and me on drums, and we all sing.
Okay. And
Or try to.
you got to do it. So how would you describe your music? What sort of genre? Where are you pigeonholing yourselves?
Acid
Or
jazz.
you're
no.
not?
Rock, pop, kombucha.
Kombucha, rock, pop,
Yeah, yeah.
kombucha. Okay. And so originals as well as covers?
Couple originals tonight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Nice.
And
And so where do you guys? What do you do? Jam in the shed, and
Yeah.
So you haven't done any official gigs yet?
no, we got a complaint from the neighbour. They said next time can you open the garage door
Nice one.
so we
Right.
can hear some live music.
So you yourself have been pretty busy though musically. Like
Yeah,
when
yeah.
we've known each other for a while, and
Yeah,
I
yeah.
went and saw you. You were playing the is it the French horn?
Hurdy-gurdy.
Is that what is it a French horn?
French horn, yeah.
In the Lismore Orchestra.
Yes,
Are you still doing that?
a little bit.
Yeah.
It's been COVIDed out a bit.
And what else are you
So
doing?
stoked. Well, I'm just saying stoked to be here tonight, you know, because of the whole COVID thing.
Yeah.
So hopefully people can, I heard you guys talking earlier, hopefully people can just drift off a bit when we play and listen to Matt's beautiful voice and just have a bit of time out from craziness.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're stoked to be here. It's amazing. This place is amazing.
Yeah.
Like, I came here probably, I don't know how long ago, but like walking in tonight was just like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, it's a bit of a transformation,
Yeah,
that's for
yeah,
sure. That's what
yeah.
you can do with a few
it's-
months of JobKeeper.
It's amazing. And it was like what? And hard work. It was like walking into a duff earlier with Bango.
Yeah, good old
playing away.
Bango.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've been producing music for a few years
Yes,
now. Have
yeah.
you under Dr. Dunno? Is that what you kind of release under?
Dunstan DMT.
Dunstan DMT.
That's my
Okay.
initials.
Right.
Nothing
okay.
to do with the drug.
Right. So you're still like producing regularly,
Yeah. I did recently did a remix of Cyclone and Ian Hayes.
Yep, local DJ.
His tune. They were doing
Okay.
it. They're starting a record label
Okay.
and put this remix thing out. So yeah, did one of those. There was probably about 5 remixes done. So yeah.
Oh, great.
So that and a bit of drum and bass, my favourite.
Are you a bit of a D&B guy at the moment? Is that
well, always, yeah.
always? I'd never
Yeah,
left.
yeah,
Never
yeah,
left.
Yeah.
Because last stuff I heard was a bit more housey, I think.
Yeah, a bit of that too.
Yeah.
Bit of house, bit of techno. A bit like
Okay.
your stuff.
Yeah, tech house. And you're in another band as well. It's not just
Yeah,
Kombucha.
called Happy Africa with Gabriel Otti.
Okay.
Yeah, I play
And that's
I
a
play-
bigger
That's like
band.
7-piece. I play trumpet.
Wow.
It's mainly Gabriel on. There's like 3 percussion players. 1 on guitar.
Okay.
You might know 1.
So So you're a bit of a multi-instrumentalist, aren't you? Don't know.
Yeah.
Well, look, we're really excited to have you guys
us
in
too.
here.
Thanks so much.
And we're really excited to hear you guys. It won't be too far away. So go get yourself a nice drink and get yourself ready.
Thank you.
And we're going to go to the Nanocats table.
Into the unknown.
The band in. All right.
Hi.
Hey, Odin.
Magic.
We haven't sat in the chairs together yet.
No, we haven't.
Yes. What a pleasure
yeah.
to have you here and to see your hair out.
I know.
It's normally
it's
tied
finally
back.
looking very luscious.
It is. It was the mid-hair growth for a while there, but
Yeah.
now it's long.
Yeah.
This week, so Harihar Chai, this is
Yeah, so this is my mum's. So
Yeah.
Harihar Chai, local chai company, made all in Mullum. So we've got the range of products from the basic ones, which are these Center 3.
Uh-huh.
So we've got the original rejuvenating and calming.
Yep.
So normal chai for any time, bit of a wake up and a bit of a calm down. And then we've got some vanilla flavor with actual vanilla bean in it, some chocolate chai, and some, what's this one? Turmeric. So it's got a bit more healthiness to it. And then on the other side, rooibos for someone who doesn't want black tea, and a green tea chai as well. And she has tea bags as well.
And it's always good. I've been drinking
Yeah.
this stuff for years.
Yeah, so have I, surprisingly.
Yeah, and I was going through some old photos of Splendour in the Grass the other day, and I was looking at our little setup because we do the lounge there, the boho lounge.
Yep.
And there's some photos of our lights, and there was you in the chai bar years before you started working for us.
Oh
chai.
yeah, there's many embarrassing photos of me in the chai bar. Because I remember I insisted for the Splendour shows that we do themed shows. We had days where it was like dress ups of like Victorian dress up. There was gender bending days that we did. There was bits and pieces all over the place. So yeah, like 80s disco. It was a lot of fun.
A lot of fun. So you're an experienced chai waller.
Yeah. And then
Awesome.
I decided that chai just was not advanced enough.
You had to move on, huh?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, Harihar Chai, thanks to your mum for that.
Yeah.
She's got a cafe around the corner now?
So there's a cafe in the industrial estate that you can drop by just opposite Culture Jam.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, if you want to find out where to buy it, hariharchai.com.au, and she's got Facebook pages and Instagrams and all of that sort of stuff as well.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Love a bit of chai.
Yeah.
We're going to go into the band. The band are looking like
Are they nice
they're
and
pretty
ready?
much ready. You guys
right.
ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's roll straight into kombucha.
All right.
You're on Byron Bay Live.
Good evening. Good evening. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Can't hear the mics. Yep. Test 1 2. Good evening. We are Kombucha and we rock. This first song's by Radiohead. It's called High and Dry. We hope you enjoy it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Two jumps in a week, I bet you think that's pretty clever, don't you, boy? Flying on your motorcycle, watching the ground beneath you drop. You kill yourself for recognition, kill yourself to never ever stop. You're broken on the mirror. You're turning into something you are not. Don't leave me high. Don't leave me dry. Don't leave me high. Don't leave me dry. Drying up in conversation, you'll be the one who cannot talk. All your insides fall to pieces. You just sit there wishing you could still make love. They're the ones who'll hate you when you think you got the world all sussed out. They're the ones who'll spit at you. You'll be the one screaming out. Don't let me hide. Don't let me dry. Don't let me hide. Don't let me dry. Take it away. Oh, it's the best thing that you've ever had. The best thing that you've ever had. It's the best thing that you've ever had. The best thing you have had is here to stay. Don't let me hide. Don't let me dry. 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 This next song is by Coldplay. It's called Up and Up, and it feels amazing to play. Fixing up a car to driving it again. Searching for the water, hoping for the rain. Up and up, up and up. Down upon a canvas, working meal to meal. Waiting for a chance to pick your orange field. Up and up, up and up. See a bird soar, a diamond in a rough. See a bird soaring high above the flood. It's in your blood. It's in your blood. Underneath the storm, an umbrella is sane. Sitting with the boys, it takes away the pain. Up and up, up and up. We're gonna get it together right now. We're gonna get it together somehow. We're gonna get it Thank you. This next song is an original called Get In, and it's about romantic trauma. Okay. Dropped a pic, I was having that much fun.
More! A live on my phone. Is that all right?
Sorry, say that again.
Is it okay if I just set up a live feed on the phone? Yeah.
This next song is by Incubus. It's called Drive, and I love the message in it. It's just about dispelling fear. Okay. for drive?
No, let's just tune.
Just a slight tuning break. Bear with us. Thank you. We are Kombucha.
Michael, turn lead guitar up.
How much I let the fear take the wheel and steer. It's driven me before, and it seems to have a vague, haunting mass appeal. But lately I begin to find that I should be the one behind the wheel. Whatever tomorrow brings, I'll be there with open arms and open eyes, yeah. Whatever tomorrow brings, I'll be there. I'll be there. So if I decide to wait for my chance to be one of the hive, would I choose water over wine and hold my own and drive? It's driven me before, and it seems to be the way that everyone else gets around. But lately I begin to find a way to drive myself, my light is found. Whatever tomorrow brings, I'll be there with open arms and open eyes, yeah. Whatever tomorrow brings, I'll be there. I'll be there. Would you choose water over wine? Hold the wheel and drive, yeah. Whatever tomorrow brings, I'll be there with open arms and open eyes, yeah. Whatever tomorrow brings, I'll be there. I'll be there. Do-do-do, tomorrow, do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Tomorrow, yeah. Thank you, Incubus Drive. This next song Dunstan's going to sing, it's called Anemone by Brian's Jonestown's Massacre. Okay.
Yo.
Kombucha is brought to you by Harihar Chai.
Harry. Love you.
Harihar Chai.
dragging me down, flying over my head, landing all over town. 'Cause you know that I try to tell you the truth. Baby, don't make me cry. You should be picking me up. Instead, you're dragging me down. You should be loving me more. Now that you're not around. I don't think I know how I feel. 'Cause I always play it for real. You should be picking me up. Instead, you're dragging me down. Should be loving me more. Now that you're not around. You should be giving me love. Now that you're not around. 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 Now that you're not around.
Great work, Dunstan.
Drummer that sings.
This next song is Grant on lead vocals, and it's called Comes a Time.
By Neil Young. So you won't be hearing this at a Donald Trump rally.
Yeah, this is for you, Donald. One, two, comes a time when you're drifting. Comes a time when you settle down. Comes a light, feelings lifting.
the tall trees ain't laying down. Comes a time, 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 comes a time.
Yeah. Excellent work, Grant. Okay, this song is an original, and it's my favorite song that I've ever written, and the band just do their thing, and it makes me feel really, really good inside. And it's called All Is Love, and it's about this sort of universal force connecting us all, and we're all in this together. We're all trying to negotiate this reality together. So I hope that comes through in this song.
This is the CNF one.
It is.
Transparency to live openly. Authenticity, being the true me. Well-being, good health of focus. All these values lead to a locus. All is love. All is one. All is alive. We are one. When I need a new reality, my family ground me. Good behavior cultivates the greatest of higher states, higher states. rightful place. All is love. All is one. All is alive. We are one.
Yay, love.
You know.
Yeah, quick ones. 4 minutes. 8 minutes. 2 more songs.
Yep.
Robbie.
Okay. Mad World. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces. Bright and early for the daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere. The tears are filling up their glasses, no expression, no expression. Of my head I wanna drown my sorrow, no tomorrow, no tomorrow. And I find it kind of funny, I find it kind of sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad world. Children waiting for the day they feel good. Happy birthday, happy birthday. And I feel the way that every child should sit and listen, sit and listen. Went to school and I was very nervous. No one knew me, no one knew me. Hello teacher, tell me what's my lesson. Look right through me, look right through me. And I find it kind of funny, I find it kind of sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. And I find it kind of funny, I find it kind of sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad world. Mad world. Mad world. Mad, 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 mad world. World. It's a mad world where all part of is madness.
'cause I need to know now. It's because my loneliness is killing me, and I must confess, I still believe when I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign, hit me, baby, one more time. Oh, baby, baby, the reason I breathe is me. Oh, I was so blinded. Oh, pretty baby, there's nothing that I wouldn't do. It's not the way I planned it. Show me how you want it to be. Tell me, baby, 'cause I need to know now. It's because my loneliness is killing me, and I must confess, I still believe when I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign, hit me, baby, to the solo. My loneliness is killing me. I must confess, I still believe, when I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign, hit me, baby, one more time. My loneliness is killing me, and I must confess, I still believe, when I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign, hit me, baby, one more time. Hit me, baby, one more time. Hit me, hit me, hit me. Hit me, baby, one more time. Love me.
Thank you. We've been kombucha, and we enjoyed ourselves. We hope you did too.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
How long do we have, guys?
No, we're not really, are we? We are. Stop it. 4 grown men singing Britney Spears. Oh my God. I'm wet. Very moist. Very moist. That's why I wasn't prepared. Okay. Hello. Welcome to Estrogen Into the Unknown. This is the segment where we talk all things females. We've got Spin Sisters. It's a Spin Sisters section. We still haven't got that little thing up, do we, first, to say we're fuck. Okay, so anyway, Spin Sisters, we are providing a service to give a voice to women who are in the industry, music industry, DJ industry, production industry, any feminine that is out of the kitchen and doing something else besides cooking with music. So we have here tonight Tini. Amazing. I wish we had half an hour. I wish we had half an hour with her.
I'm going to try and keep the answers short because
Yeah.
I could talk all day.
So firstly, Tini, you're not from these parts, are you?
No. Oh, I was born in Tweed.
Oh.
But I grew up in the Gold Coast. And for the past 8 years, I was in Sydney. But then for the past 2.5 years, most recently, I was back and forth between Gold Coast and Sydney every fortnight. Just kind
So
of all over the place.
did you start DJing while you were in... So you're a DJ and a music producer. Let's first and foremost get that off the bat.
I started off as a singer-songwriter.
Wow.
And then moved into being a top-line writer in the industry. And then left the industry. I picked up production. Well, I hadn't left. I picked up production, then left the industry, then found DJing. And then it kind of all coincided to come back together, and now I kind of do everything.
So music is a part of your life.
I live and breathe.
Live and breathe it.
Music, life doesn't make any sense to me without music in it.
Woo! That's what we like to hear. So, as a DJ, did you DJ mostly in Sydney?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Sydney made me into an artist as a DJ, and it was a great period of my life.
So how many years have you... So when you first thought of becoming a DJ, what was your actual goal or dream or vision?
I got into DJing because I wanted a job that could provide me income so I could produce throughout the week. So I got into DJing because I thought it would just give me decent money so I could then focus on my production. But then I fell in love with DJing, and I never expected to do as well as I did with it. And it ended up pushing me out, I guess, as a name across the community. And then it all kind of fed into itself, really. So, yeah, DJing for me was just like, I need to produce my music and I want to get my music out there. And then next minute, DJing did really well. I fell in love with DJing. And, yeah,
So how did it become... Because there are people that will be watching this that would just maybe be starting or already in the game and not really sure how to sort of propel themselves to get deep into the scene if they want to. How did you go from just being a bedroom DJ into being a name that people can scroll for and look for you?
It was a hard hustle. It was hard work. I did go into DJing when lockout laws came into place, so I've never really known a proper musical scene. For me, it was literally going up to any bar that I saw. I spent 8 hours one night walking up to every bar that I saw that had decks in it, handing them my card, giving them my details, getting their details, and then just following up. Because on average, I think it's 6 points of sale, like 6 points of contact before you make a sale.
Wow.
So I kept a log, and I just kept emailing people basically until they told me, no, we're not hiring, or we'll give you a shot. And it was about 6 months until I actually got my first residency. So I was to the point where I'm like, I don't know if this is actually going to happen. And then once it happened, I was full-time within 2 weeks.
So that's really important to know for people listening that that think that a few no's is going to be the answer.
Yeah, I got heaps of no's.
You got heaps of no's.
It doesn't happen overnight, and I got to the point where I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to feed myself or if this is even going to be a thing. But once I kind of let go of the reins, that's when the floodgates just opened. So it was just perseverance and pure hard determination.
Excellent answer, and you sort of covered a lot of things there, which is amazing.
That's good. I'm glad.
Yeah. So, did you ever see your gender as being something that that sort of maybe intimidated you to go out and give your name, or was there ever a thought in your mind that your gender would stop you from?
I've been fortunate in having, not too many horrible encounters when it comes to, I guess, being a female. I've actually had some quite positive feedback. I did have one guy tell me that he would hate to come off the back of a set after me, and which was a really nice compliment. He'd said, I'd hate to basically go on after you because you play a killer set, which was really nice. But I think the only real type of time where I felt out of place probably would have been at the first university that I studied at when I was in a studio environment. That was probably the only time. But other than that, I've had incredible male mentors. I've had about 5 male mentors over my producing career. And everyone's been super, super welcoming to me. So I guess I've been very blessed. I have heard other people who have had a bit of a harder time.
Yeah.
But for me, it was just it's lockout laws and I need work, I need money, and I'm just as easily replaceable to another DJ.
Yeah.
So I need to play the best set that I possibly can. And whenever I felt like I wasn't playing a good enough set, the next time I was like, right, okay, I'm going to play a killer set, and that way they can't get rid of me.
Wow.
So it was just this fear of being fired for a good, I don't know, it wasn't until I did Your Shot that I actually was like, wow, okay, I'm decent. But that whole time I just had this fear that I was going to be fired. So.
Oh, let's talk about Your Shot. Okay, so tell the listeners and the viewers, this is really interesting, Your Shot.
Your Shot? Your Shot's an awesome competition. I would convince anyone that's, wanting to have a shot at DJing to give it a go. But yeah, basically I auditioned down in Sydney. I didn't get in. And most people would have gone, right, okay, that's it, I'm done, I'll audition next year. But I was like, nah, I cancelled all my gigs down in Sydney and flew to Brisbane and was like, please put me in this competition. they put me in and I won, which was awesome. And then I got flown to Austria, and it really, for me, I did that because I wanted to get out of the stigma box of being a commercial DJ. I wanted to show people that I don't just play commercial music, I can play anything. So that was like that was really to rebrand myself and show like I am a legitimate DJ. I take this seriously. And yeah, it was an incredible,
And
amazing
how many
opportunity.
people were you up against to win it?
I think so. In your shot, you've got your 100, I believe, contestants who have never DJed before. I might be wrong on that number. And then from memory, I think it's 30 wildcard contestants who have experience. So I was in the wildcard category. And so basically 2 people win it. One that has had no experience that is trained up, and then someone who has had experience that has been DJing for quite some time.
So that was the platform that you just started to...
Well, yeah, it was a platform for me to really get, I guess, recognised for what I always felt on the inside like I was worth as a DJ. But I mean, the hustle that I had was like preceding, 4 years earlier. So I'd kind of hit that burnout point once I won your shot, and then I was like, okay, I got to keep going, because the gig rate I was playing was like equivalent to what Avicii was doing on a normal standard local scale.
So explain that a bit.
So I was gigging. My gigs would be like 6 to 8 gigs over a weekend, every week.
Right.
So
2-hour sets, 3-hour sets, what?
Sometimes 6-hour sets. Sometimes I was doing like Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays. And then I would like sleep an hour, and then I'd wake up and I'd go do F45, like not to work out, but to DJ again. And then I'd pass out, and then I'd get to like the end of the week, and I didn't see sunlight. I got pretty depressed. I didn't talk to very many people. I didn't get paid much. It was like jack all money.
Apprenticeship.
Pretty much. But like I look back now and I was like, it wasn't hard work because I enjoyed the process so much. But I see that's why I excelled so well. And that's why whenever there's been a challenge, I've just been like, it's not a challenge. It's just something that I really want to do. And so I'm going to do whatever it takes to get there.
Fantastic. Who are some of your female mentor DJs that you sort of look up to and go, I'd love to be like that? Just name drop.
Definitely Alice in Wonderland has been the person that she's been the permission slip for me, because she used to work out of the same studio as me back in the day at 301 in Sydney before she released her first album. So when I saw her play at Coachella, that was a real eye-opener for me, because I just was kind of standing there seeing her play, and I had this epiphany. I was like, if she's up on that stage and we sat in the same studio chair 5 years earlier, there's no reason why I can't do that too.
Yeah.
And so I turned to my friends and I'm like, I'm going to play here. Like, this is going to be a thing. It was that, like, she gave me the permission to be like, I can do that. Because she was the only person that I really knew of that was writing, producing, singing, and putting her music out there and doing it live, like singing live as a DJ on a wide scale. Like, people are producing and they get other people to feature on it. But how often do you see people that are, performing and singing live? It's just,
and she's in the top 5.
She's in the top. She's just completely annihilated now.
Yeah.
But she's definitely been like the one that I first saw, and I was like, at first it was sad because my mentality was, there's no way she did this on her own. Which was sad looking at it now, because now I'm like, of course she did it on her own. But back then I was just like, how is that even possible for someone to do that? And she's done it. So it's very doable. It's very possible.
And best gig, worst gig? You've obviously done a lot, so it might be hard to choose.
Best gig was definitely Splendour in the Grass. That was the best day of my life for sure. At TP Forest, that was an honour to play there.
What year was that?
That was last year.
Oh.
Last year?
When we could still go to
last year, when we could go to festivals. Last year, it was last year. That was the absolute highlight of my career. That was a 14-year dream.
Wow.
Worst gig, when I played, I won't say the venue, but it was an awesome venue, one of my favourite residencies. And this is the thing where I thought I did a terrible job, the fear of being fired or not being good enough. I got invited to play this gig and I had a glass thrown at me. And these guys were booing me and were telling me to change the song, and I was mortified. I thought I'd done this horrible job. I went home, I cried. I was like, oh my God, like, I don't think I'm ever going to get this gig again. And then the next day I got an email sent from the licensee saying that was the best gig they'd ever heard and they wanted me to come back. So that in that mindset, I was just like, okay, I'm not going to take what anybody in the audience says from a grain of salt, because people are just like big kids, especially like some guys. They can just get a bit rowdy, you know, when they've had too much to drink. So I learned that day. I was like, okay, right, I'm not going to listen to what anybody in the audience says. Like, I'm in charge. You can just take what you hear. I'm hired by the venue, not by the crowd.
And have you ever had a request for horses by Daryl Braithwaite?
Yes.
Oh, there we go. Yeah?
Actually, by my dad. I told him I can't play it. Maybe at a wedding. I think I did play it at the wedding, actually. So
actually, that brings me to a question. What is your style? Because we're going to be hearing Tiny play a set at the end of the whole, you know, thing tonight. But what's your style usually, and what are you going to play tonight?
Oh, so usually, if we're talking about when I'm DJing full time down in Sydney, it's like all housey stuff. So like tech
and
house,
why is that? Because you
house.
want to? Because that's what people want?
Because that's what people wanted. Commercial scene, no one. I think the bassy trap scene is really in Brisbane, and in Sydney it's all like, you know, your house music, commercial house, jack and house, tech and house.
So many houses.
Tech house, lots of houses, and pop and hip hop. R&B, old school. So, but my personal favourite to play is like trap, future bass, and hip hop.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like my style that I really love, and that's also the style that I produce in. So I'm not playing any of my own stuff tonight, just because I don't feel like it's right timing for that yet. But I will be.
Great, but that actually brings me to this next thing. Beautifully segued. You're here because. We chatted about this before. You're a little bit burnt out from the life in Sydney, yeah?
Yes.
But you're here because you're also producing your own music.
Yes.
And that in itself is like, you know, is in itself an incredible thing for someone as young as you.
It's a process.
It's a process.
It's a very long process. You know, I've been trying to be an overnight success for 14 years.
Yeah. Good on you for keeping at it.
No such thing. There's no such thing. But I think it's really satisfying to look back and to turn around and be like, yeah, I can do it all myself now. Like, that's a really satisfying thing. I'm glad that I've had the journey that I've had.
So you're doing an EP?
Yeah, I've got 7 EPs lined up, but so I've got 2 years worth of content that I've kind of been sitting on. And I've had a lot of people on my case to release, which I'm very thankful for, because I needed that support. So it's been really refreshing. But yeah, I've got 1 EP underway to release very, very soon. And the single is going to be released around mid-October. It's called On My Mind, and I actually brought in a very, very good friend of mine. Her name's Emone, and we wrote together 12 years ago. She's the reason why I fell in love with collaboration. So it was really nice to kind of go back to my roots after being in the industry and having a bit of a hard time there and falling out of love with collaborating. Bringing her back in was just like, kind of like going back home. It's been a really nice process. So I'm super excited to finally release that.
And is your aim to use the music you produce in your DJ sets?
Yes,
or do you
100%.
have another vision for that?
No, so when I performed at Splendour, I believe that I spent about 30 minutes actually live performing and singing and mixing in. Yeah. So I like to mix my own music in with the music that I'm playing and kind of get a really nice flow, because I feel like it's important to interact with the crowd. Maybe that's because I come from a performance background. I feel like, you know, DJing's great, but I really want to get out and, like, you know, interact with people. So I love...
Do stand-up comedy, Tiny?
I worked in a comedy theatre, and I don't think I'm very good at comedy. Yeah.
Neither am I.
I think you have to be really smart for it.
Yes. Well, we've got a time frame, and I think we've sort of hit it. So
that's awesome.
Really excited. We'll be seeing a lot more from Tiny, I feel. I feel it in my waters.
Thank you.
And I feel it in my cankles, DJ cankles. But yeah, it's been an absolute honour and a pleasure. If we had one sort of statement or paragraph or whatever to tell upcomers, or just people that are thinking of getting into the industry, women, or who are in the industry, well, you kind of already said it: hard work and don't take no's for an answer.
Yeah, well, Rez actually said a statement which really resonated with me, and she's like, just make your shit so good that people can't ignore you. And that to me really resonated. But I've kind of taken it one step further, where it's like, make your shit so good that people can't even question you. So as females, we do get questions. So it's a matter of just getting to the point where it's so obvious that we can do it and we do it ourselves. So you just put it out on the table and you show people, yeah, I do this. And, you know, if anyone questions you about it, you're like, proof is in the pudding. Just have a look. So yeah, don't listen to other people. Go with your gut and just like, if that's your love and passion and that's what life means to you, then do it. And just get rid of all the external voices and go focus on your own stuff. Do what feels good with your music, and then when you're ready, put it out there.
We can't go anywhere from that. That's a wrap. A wrap. Thank you.
Thank you.
Peace out.
Oh, nice work.
Thanks, guys.
We're still live.
We're still live.
Hey, that's it. Rusty.
No intro.
Well, hey, we'll come back to that bit. Fix it in post.
Can we do that at the end? Because because I was promised when I walked in, we've got a brand new intro for you. You're going to be blown away.
Yeah, it's in there somewhere.
Blown away, all right.
I mean, if the guys want to chuck it up now, if they're good for it.
No. Too late. Too late.
So, yeah, you burnt that one.
Yeah. Anyway, that was our second Blues Fest announcement, all Australian, great headliners, whatever. And, you know, we're still here, but how sad the week has been with the loss of festivals, and especially Falls, which is in our area.
Yes.
You know,
Falls,
I've got a list
another
here.
One down.
Falls, St Kilda Festival, which is just gorgeous. The Lockhart Music Festival, which was going into its third year, you know, is now not going. Strawberry Fields, and a gig in Sydney has gone down. The news agency in Annandale, that's not coming back. I mean, it's.
And look, I highly suspect the Pineapple Festival in Nambour is not going to get through as well.
No,
just with what's going on. Look, I would really love it to be the case, but that's going to be the next. There could be the next casualty.
Hey, but we're Easter, and so we've still got that 7 months.
There's still time yet.
Look, if we all do the right thing, and we sort of were doing it anyway, and it's. Who knows? But we're going, we're going.
Anything is possible.
And look, there is other stuff going on in the festival world, in other parts of the world. Have you heard of Anti-Fest?
No.
Listen, let me tell you about
What's that? Rusty, what is an Anti-Fest?
Okay, I'm just going to quote something to you, so please excuse me while I read. It says here, we secured the site plans and lineups for 11 music festivals that are now not going ahead, and have recreated in detail scale replicas of the experience that would have taken place. And there's artists like Courtney Barnett and a load of international artists that would have appeared at these festivals that are now appearing before this Anti-Fest. And what it is they've made scale models, as I said, but the audience is ants. Okay? Now, I know that immediately my thought was someone's had too much time to think during lockdown. Like, what are we going to do now? Let's cancel all the festivals that are cancelled. Let's scale down all the stage sets and have little Sean and TM on the side of the stage, and let's run it with video footage of the artists that would have played there, but the audience is actually ants.
Get out.
No. So, of course, the bar take's going to be down. you know.
Well, it depends. Depends if you come with the honey, you can clean up.
Well, the food trucks are coming through by the ban garbage.
Just need $1 for honey, mate, and that will suffice.
So, you know, look, my mind went sort of bonkers. I mean, who else is going to be on? Adam and the Ants?
Absolutely.
The Anti-Nowhere League?
He's got to be right up front. He's got to be the headliner. Adam and the Ants got to be a headliner.
Courtney's the headliner. But Alien Ant Farm? You know?
Absolutely.
You know, we could have that. Florent and the Machine. Florent, come on. Stick with me on this.
Where's the band?
Stick
Get the band back.
Stick
Ka-ching,
with me.
boom.
Ka-ching. Tash Sultanta.
Oh, cut it out, will you?
One more?
Yeah, one more.
One more before I cark it. Spantau Ballet. And as I said, the food trucks are all provided by garbage. You know. Come on.
Boom.
All right. So that's it. So that actually, no, it's serious and it's going on and it starts Sunday at 11 o'clock, Sunday night, 11 o'clock.
Is it this Sunday,
this
weekend?
Sunday kicks off and it's on YouTube and you have to go to Ural Music Night, URAL Music Night. So
at music,
yeah, and it's fans. Gotcha. Cool.
That's fantastic. Cut it out, will you?
Yeah. Can we just, we need to hire the band back. Okay. And on a more serious note, there've been.
Surely it can't be serious.
I can, and don't call me Shirley.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
I'll get him over the net. You get him in.
Bloody ching. All right. Now then, listen to this. On the good side of things, let's work on good stuff. That's all the bad stuff and the crazy stuff. Let's go on the good stuff. We spoke about that gig that was in Newcastle upon Tyne on the race course with little pens and stuff. That was discussed last week and went ahead, and that was part of a 26 show in 30 nights festival, which is still going on. But in Germany, in Leipzig, the University of Halle in Leipzig ran a very special trial. They wanted 4,000 people to go along to this stadium, and they wanted them to participate in a COVID-safe trial. So there were masks, there were sanitizers. It took 10 hours, and basically they had them coming in, sitting down, going to the bathroom, ordering food, getting drink. There was a live performance, so they weren't just sitting there going in and out for 10 hours, but they had to go in and out 3 times using different batch models to get people in and out safely. And they reckon that it was a success. They had like fluoro stuff on the hands of the people so they could see what they touched.
It was a COVID test to see where things were transferred.
That's right, to see what you touch most, like paper, arms of chairs, the bathroom doors, of course, that sort of thing. So that's very serious, and they're hoping to have the first data available for people in early October. So that's a cool thing. And on top of all that, the most experienced COVID person of all, Ian Anderson from Jethro Tull, he wrote to the British government, and he's been studying the transmission by air of COVID-19, okay? Not by surface. He reckons that it's transmitted by air rather than by...
He's played on the Crossroads a couple of times.
Yeah. Oh, look, absolutely. So he's been practicing singing with the mask on. So, to get through that. And he plays the flute as well. And he's been studying the plumes of droplets and how far they travel. And he's worked out that, naturally enough, it depends on the volume and what you do. If you're playing the flute, of course, it's going to spray over the top and things like that. And it can go, he's worked it out up to about 5 meters, depending on the wind. If you're outdoor and you have a tailwind, it's going to go further. But his argument is, and what he's studying now, it sort of gets quite serious here.
Up there.
Even though he's not an expert per se, he has fans, like a lot of artists do, on the stage to cool him down. So he's saying, if we have fans that are blowing inwards instead of outwards, it's actually going to inhibit the transmission of droplets through the air, no matter how hard he blows the flute or people sing or scream or whatever. And in fact, because they're down, the droplets are actually going to go up towards the lighting rig rather than even to other members of the band. So he's been doing all these tests, and he reckons that with safe distancing and the fact that people generally don't go to concerts singly, they usually go in 2s, 3s or 4s, that an average venue that is now regarded as allowable at 20% or 15% can actually get up to 70% capacity. And depending on if that's a metre apart, if it's 1.5 metres apart, then they can get it up to 60% capacity, which starts to be a potentially viable gig, or certainly if artists buy into the fact that you can't fill the gig up, so therefore the fee for 100% can't happen. The fee's got to be based on what you can get in there.
Yeah.
But it will generate income and it will generate work for the industry in all facets. The bar staff, the door staff, the ushers, as well as the band and crew. And that's what we need. And he wrote all this to the British government, and in true British government style, they didn't answer. So he stuck it up on his Facebook page and went like, you know, what's going on? You're doing nothing for the entertainment industry. And this is something that we could be doing. Every gig needs its own little COVID. We can do this, we can do that, put people here, there. So it's really just a matter of, you know, pushing our governments to keep on it too, because we're in a good place here. I know we've got outbreaks and I know we've got all that, but we're in a good place and we can come back bigger, faster, stronger, given the opportunity. You know, and the people who I'm sure would love to get out there and help with these tests and go, okay, well, you know, let's work this auditorium out. Let's go to the Byron Bay Theatre and figure out exactly how many people we can fit in. You know, let's.
There's been some good studies with the God help us, perspex screens and the seating to encapsulate you and how that's going to affect sound, but to isolate you from other people as part of a. I've seen some studies like that as well.
But there's things we can do because so many of us don't have the full-time positions that we had, and we don't. You know, we're not on the road, so why? It just needs a little help from the government to put some money in the kitty to say, okay, let's go to the Hamer Hall, let's go to the Enmore Theatre.
Let's get the scientists out there and
get it
do
out
a study.
there. And, why are we not doing the study? They're doing them overseas. Let's bloody get into it.
Come on, mate. There's some more important things like digging up coal and sorting some gas out. That's got to be a priority.
Don't start me on that one. Let's not start on that one. Anyway. I know it's that Macagation. That's it. So that's my big rave for tonight.
That was a good Rusty's rave.
You know, so it's
if we had the promo, we could run it right now.
Yeah, cool.
It's Rusty's rave.
It doesn't matter. We've got something better than the promo to finish on tonight. We've got something better. We've got a band who are coming to Blues Fest next Easter. And they're called Backsliders, and it features...
Backsliders.
Yeah. You've had them on your stage many a time.
Yeah, absolutely. And they go back too. Dom Turner and the Backsliders and the original lineup. Like,
come on, tell me.
Was it the second year?
Second year.
Second year, Blues Fest second year?
Yeah. They weren't available year one, I believe. I don't know, because I wasn't...
That was the Paladins and Chain.
And Canned Heat.
And Canned Heat off the top of my head first year. Yeah. And second year was Dom's what a beautiful man and a talented artist.
Are you sucking up to him?
No, just the thing I remember, because I remember on the Crossroads, one of the things that we like, the whole thing turns into a blur for me. Like 28 years or something like that on the Crossroads. It just kind of goes, when was that? And I just remember things rather than times or dates. And I remember, was it maybe Dom's Electro V album? I think he had this kind of really kind of awesomely like 50s electro glide kind of guitar. It was just, and I think he based the whole album on it. And it was just kind of this amazing guitar. I remember him going, what is that thing? And that was that performance was
As a non-technical person, was it green?
I think it was green. It was like an aqua green, like an aqua green, not like a green, but like an aqua green. Just a beautiful thing. It was a pretty amazing sound to it. That was before Rob was with them.
Yeah. But Rob's there now, and so it's going to be good. The Backsliders, and we've got a clip that they actually just sent to us at Bluesfest last week for us to feature, which we did, and it's called "Gonna Get Hurt." It's not actually filmed at Bluesfest though. But we forgive him for that. And a great band, we're looking forward to them. If you've never ever had the opportunity to see Backsliders, then make sure you do, because they're a stunning, stunning band.
Is that so? They're taking us out tonight, Dom Turner.
Well, I think so.
With Rob Hurst in the back.
Is that right?
Backsliders, yeah. Let's check that out. Thanks for joining us, Rusty.
No
Rusty's
worries.
Rave.
Yeah. Hey, back next week.
Stay tuned for Kev's Corner.
Yeah.
We're going to come back with Kev's Corner. It's going to be a bit of a quick chat. And then we're over to Tiny, DJ Tiny.
Oh, yeah. Just quickly on that,
Tiny.
Just before you roll that Backsliders thing, I was just so impressed to hear Tiny say how she was driven on by watching Alice in Wonderland and thought, even though she suffered rejection, she went, no, I'm keeping going. I'm going, and has finally achieving success through never giving up. And I remember doing an interview with Felix from the Cat Empire, and when he graduated, all his mates, they all did a big road trip up from Melbourne to Bluesfest. It was pretty much some of the guys that were in the Cat, because they were all hanging out together anyway. And they were just blown away by what was going on the stages and the Bluesfest experience. And Felix said, from that moment on, he's gone, I want to be up there. I want to do that one day. I want to be on there, and I won't take no for an answer. And, it wasn't an overnight success. There's no overnight successes. You've got to put your head down, and you've got to work and never take no for an answer.
And Pete backed him too. Pete backed him.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
And supported him.
Peter Noble has backed quite a few people along the way, and given them that discovery artist attention. And the Cat Empire were definitely one of those. And of course, they're back next year too. Anyway.
Never give up. Never give up.
Never give up.
Never give up.
And we're not giving up with this. Not giving up now.
Yeah.
But we are going to play the Backsliders, and I'm going to get out of here and let Kev come in.
Nice one. All right. Well, you're on Into the Unknown. We're going out this evening with a Backsliders clip. Look, Tex was supposed to be in this evening. Tex Perkins, he couldn't make it. He had some kind of funky thing going on. But he's getting ready for his show going out on Sunday on the stream. But hopefully he's coming in next week. And hopefully, hopefully Juzzy Smith might come in.
Cool.
So we'll catch up with Tex next week. So
love to.
Backsliders.
Gonna Get Hurt. Oh, that's the name of the song, not what's going to happen.
Right, okay, mate. Just Into the Unknown, Backsliders.
change in the waistline. Like an indulged child with a reduced lifespan. The body shape is changing and the burger's here to stay. There's a new generation generation racing to an early grave. You're gonna get hurt, you're gonna get hurt, you're gonna get hurt. The death is a village on the side of a mountain. Dirt on the faces of children. A displaced villagers who move away from shore. You better get here quick before the coach is no more. You're gonna get hurt, you're gonna get
Kev's corner.
Yeah, man. Here we
Don't back him into a corner because he'll come out fighting.
Watch out. Watch out. Watch out.
Welcome, Kev, into the unknown, Kev's corner.
Yes, here we are. Here we are again, back.
Apologies to the guys. They did play the intro for Rusty's rave. Just we were so caught up, we didn't even notice what was going on.
Yeah. Threw us under the bus there for a minute.
Sorry, guys.
We got
a rocking team. Thank you. Thanks, guys.
All right.
What do you got for us, Kev?
Last week I reached out to Juzzy Smith. Last week or the week before, and he is a local music legend,
freaking
legend of Byron. Man, been busking in this area for so long. I've seen him at every market. And that's just for starters. I mean, he's done Blues Fest, and that's just off the top of the head, but he's done lots of festivals. I think Caloundra has a festival that he's done, and he's just a really interesting person. I suggest everyone, if you're from Byron and you're not familiar with Juzzy, then you need to familiarize yourself because he's like independently coordinated.
One of those never give up.
Lap steel, and just a grinder, always working, always smiling, and just an engaging performer. So, happy to rep him. He's always repping Byron 100% to the fullest. So, and why we chose him to play his clip this week, I mean, we're hoping to get him on next week, but just by chance, Stan, what's his last name?
Stan Siglinski. Stan is a
you tell it.
Stan is a Byron Shire legend. If you wanted to, his specialty is working with timbers and woodworking. If you want to know anything about timber or woodworking, Stan is your man. And he's absolute legend. He helped us build the Bay FM studios, featured a lot of beautiful timbers, rosewood tables and stuff like that. Stan was incredible. And he's such a passionate man about Australian timbers. But he also, is a crazy muso as well. He's made instruments out of hubcaps, cigar boxes.
He just, I don't know why he can't pass through here. I mean, obviously you have a relationship with him, but he came through last week, and I just overheard you guys talking while I was working, and he was talking about cigar box guitars, and I just happened to ask him.
It's one of those synchronistic.
Yeah, it was really
moments.
there's a lot of that been happening, so it's no surprise really. But it was fascinating to hear, because I was like, I'm hearing him talk about these guitars he makes, and I said, well, I've seen this guy play this cricket bat guitar, and he was like, oh yeah, I made that. Just like that. And so obviously he has a relationship with Judgy, and that's the clip we're going to play. I had seen this before I even saw Stan. I was looking for clips for Judgy to play. He had said that we could play some of his clips on the show. So, and I saw this one of him playing this cricket bat lap steel guitar. I mean, it's pretty amazing. And
it's a classic.
Yeah, it's really, really good.
It's hilarious.
So we should probably just cut to that.
Yeah, well, but we want to also shout out to
Lucy Gallant.
Lucy.
Yeah, so I've also reached out to her, and she was intending to come down a few weeks ago, and that was before the border closures in Queensland. So she's up in Mulaney. And yeah, just really wanted to shout out. She's someone I've been wanting to feature on the corner. I've been talking to you about her for a while. Just another artist that I've seen busking over the years.
Working.
Yeah.
Hard working. And she's been consistently doing stuff online as well, like streaming her gigs. And she's kind of stuck up in Queensland as well. Is that
I think
story?
She's settled up there right now, but I know she was keen to come down to Byron, and I hope, obviously when things loosen up, that she's able to come down and we can have her on and
So we want to support Lucy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Go Lucy.
Yeah, and check her live streams out. Go to her Facebook page. That's Lucy Gallant. She's on Instagram. She's everywhere. Yeah, and she's doing a live stream
regularly.
Pretty regularly. I mean, I want to say at least once a month she's been doing it, and like hour, 2 hours. I don't want to put too much work on her plate because I know she's going hard, but at least an hour. An hour, I think she's got, and she takes requests, so it's a pretty good experience, and I encourage you guys to check it. She's really, she's a gem. She's a gem of the show.
Yeah, support our local artists.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, cool. All right, so before we go, maybe what we should do is we'll go out with Juzzy's clip of him. I think it features him playing the cricket bat guitar.
Yeah, that's right.
Made by the famous Stan Siglinski, and then we'll probably just cut straight into the Spin Sisters feature artist for this evening.
DJ
Tiny is going to smash it out. Looking forward to that. But before we do that, just want to thank everyone who has been on the show this evening. Thanks to the crew, everyone behind the scenes, our house band this evening, Kombucha. Like that, woohoo! Nice one, gents. Thank you so very much. Dan, Odin, Mike, Malachi, Jazz, thanks team. What a great team. And with any luck, we'll be back next week for episode 2 of season 2 of Into the Unknown.
Into the Unknown.
All right. Stay safe, and as a beautiful man in the media industry once told me, the people who love you love to see you smile. Yay. So let's check out Juzzy Smith. All right.
Byron Bay
Stay
legend.
tuned.
Check him out.
DJ Tiny up next, and check us out next week.
So I got a cricket bat guitar made by Stan Siglinski, awesome guy, legend, and a good friend of mine, Joel Salem, invents chukka chucks. These are good practice ones. So this is my tennis version of chukka chukka. Yeah. So this is a bit of an Australian song, and I really love Australia.
Don't worry about the cameraman. He's fine.
I got him in the head. I'm a good cricket player.
at night, he don't know what goes on in my mind. In the dark, time is slow, but my fears race inside. Every time he whispers softly, it's like an electric shock. All these waves, they run right through me. Tell me if it's real or is it not? We touch and lose control, and it feels so hard. Is this not? 'Cause I don't know if it just below top. Below top. Below top. Below top. If it just below top. Lost myself, tangled up in this mud. All the doubt, rage within, screaming loud.
And forth. Move my body back 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 and forth. Move my body. Dipping on my lead. Hey. Dipping on my team. Dipping on my lead. Hey. Dipping on my team.
Now you see how I'm busting it up. I'm busting it up. Do me a favor, you need to slide to the left so you can see how we busting it up. How we busting it up. Take a closer look at me and see how we really be fucking shit up. I'm fucking shit up. Yes, you want to be everything that we be when you see how we fucking shit up. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Fuck it up. Come on. Come on. Fuck it up. 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 Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Fuck it up. Come on. Come on. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. Yeah, niggas know what I bring. Watch how I lower my brand. 100 carat all up in my passion. 50 carat in my ring. Fuck it, you drunk and go back at actress. Look at shorty how I got her anxious. She respect it even in my absence. Bitchy, all we do is win. All of my bitches, they skin is soft. And they shooters like they Lara Croft. In a $30 million law. The way they get into your skin. Fuck it, you talk about nigga practice. Look how they carry, you know it's like this. Body the building, go get the caskets. Let us get litty again. Now you see how I'm busting it up. I'm busting it up. Do me a favor, you need to slide to the left so you can see how we busting it up. How we busting it up. Take a closer look at me and see how we really be fucking shit up. I'm fucking shit up. Yes, you want to be everything that we be when you see how we fucking shit up. How we fucking shit up. Yeah, 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 yeah. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Fuck it up. Come on. Come on. Fuck it up. 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 Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Fuck it up. Come on. Come on. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. Fuck it up.
To say we're beaten and down and try to cover it now, I guess there is no point in being wrong. I'm holding on to my face as we in her embraces, rush and never-ending sound. I gave you love, gave you love. I gave you love, I gave you love, 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 love. It was so awkward. Still it's so awkward.
Like a cigarette. Take it where there's no return and there's no regret. Cause I've been passing notes for the longest time. Push it deep to keep the need off my mind. Like a vodka on my heart, babe. Never enough. Fever dreamed of. Never enough. Fever dreamed of. Never enough. Fever dreamed of. Never enough. heart was broke. I filled your cup until it overflowed. Took it so far to keep you close. I was afraid to leave you on your own. I said I'd catch you if you fall, and if they laugh and more. And then I got you off your knees, put you right back on your feet, just so you could take advantage of me. Tell me how's it feel, sitting up there, feeling so high, but too far away to hold me. You know I'm the one who put you up there, named in the sky. Does it ever get lonely, thinking you could live without me, thinking you could live without me? Maybe you're the one who put you up there, don't know why. Gave love about 100 tries, just running from the demons in your mind. Then I took yours and made them mine. I didn't notice cause my love was blind. Said I'd catch you if you fall, and if they laugh at more. And then I got you off your knees, put you right back on your feet, just so you could take advantage of me. Tell me how's it feel, sitting up there, feeling so high, but too far away to hold me. You know I'm the one who put you up there, named in the sky. Does it ever get lonely, thinking you could, 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 thinking you could,
and she drive a Maserati, then she got a body. She be tryna party, she be tryna party. She just moved to LA, go to UCLA, and she drive a Maserati, then she got a body. She be tryna party, she be tryna party. She just moved to LA. She be tryna party, she be tryna party. She just moved to LA. She just moved to LA. She be tryna party. She just moved to LA. She be tryna party. Get used to the weather. She be rocking no clothes. Fucked up last night. Today she a no-show. She don't like to go to class. Rather get a party. Study that solely. Papa got money. Red Maserati. She just met new friends. They just wanna stay out till the sun come up. They just wanna party. Tell them something came up. She just wanna party. She don't wanna change up. She just moved to LA.
us in the club, we'll be acting real nice. If you see us on the floor, you'll be watching all night. We ain't here to hurt nobody. Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. Wanna see you work your body. Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me.
But just because I'm fumbling, I don't think you came in clear. Sitting on the top, it's hard to hear you from way up here. Saw you try to act you on TV, just let me clear the air. We missed you on the charts last weekend, that's right, you wasn't there. It's so sexy, never left the noise. Everybody on my shit, don't hate on me just because you didn't come up with it. So if you see us in the club, go on and walk the other way. Cause fun will never be over, not at least until we say.
You see us in the club, we'll be acting real nice. If you see us on the floor, you'll be watching all night. We ain't here to hurt nobody. Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. Wanna see you work your body. Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me.
Astro. Yeah. Sun is down, freezing cold. That's how we already know when it's here. My dog will probably do it for a Louis Bell. That's just all he know, he don't know nothing else. I tried to show him. Yeah. I tried to show him. Yeah. Gone on you with the pick and roll. Younger flame, he in sicko mode.
Made this here with all the ice on in the booth. At the gate outside, when they pull up, they get me loose. Yeah, jump out, boys, that's Nike boys hopping our coast. This shit way too big, when we pull up, give me the loot. Was off the Remy, had up at post. Had to hit my old town to duck the news. 24-hour lockdown, we made no moves. Now it's 4 a.m. and I'm back up popping with the crew. I just landed in, Chase B mixes pop like Jamba Joe's. Different color chains, think my jeweler really selling fruits. And they joking, man, know the crackers wish you was a news.
Surrender, retreat, we all in too deep. Playing for keeps, don't play us for weeks. Surrender, retreat, we all in too deep. Playing for keeps, don't play us for weeks.
This shit way too formal, y'all know I don't follow suit. Stacy Dash, most of these girls ain't got a clue. All of these hoes I made off records I produce. I might take all my exes and put them all in a group. Hit my essays, I need the booch. About to turn this function into Bonnaroo. Told her hop in, you coming too. In the 305, bitches treat me like I'm Uncle Luke. Had to slot the top off, it's just a roof. She said, where we going? I said the moon. We ain't even make it to the room. She thought it was the ocean, it's just a plume. Now I gotta open, it's just a ghost. Who put this shit together? I'm the glue.
shot, I'm certain. Oh, I won't roll another try. Cut my losses this time. Been through it all. I can't play another hand. Things didn't go to plan. I can't lose it all. It's all that I need.
Please don't panic. Jackson like Janet. Ooh, whole nother planet. I'm too high, not landing. Ooh, damn, you're doing outstanding. Ooh, damn, you're doing outstanding. Hey, please don't panic. Jackson like Janet. Yeah, whole nother planet. I'm too high, not landing. Ooh, damn, you're doing outstanding. Ooh, damn, you're doing outstanding. Please don't panic. Jackson like Janet. Please don't panic. Jackson like Janet. Please don't panic. Jackson like Janet. Ooh, whole nother planet. I'm too high, not landing.
Turn off the lights. Back up. Just like that. Back up. Turn off the lights. Back up. Just like that. Back up. Just like that.
Yeah.
Turn off the lights.
Rich, go back in the store and tell them you got another card to slide, and it's slide out. Don't tell the man until you know. It's a check. Ballin' like I'm rich, 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 ballin' like I'm rich. Water on my wrist, water on my wrist, water on my wrist. Come and get your bitch. Water on my wrist, water on my wrist, water on my wrist. 20 on the test. Hey, then ballin' like I'm rich. All I need is ball like I'm rich. In the mouth, slide with the wrist. Slide for the Gucci on the kick. Slide for the Gucci on the kick. All I do is ball with the wrist. All I do is ballin' like I'm rich. Rich, yeah. Trapper. All I do is ballin' like I'm rich. Ballin', rich, ballin'.
It's too late.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna hurt you.
You can dry your tears. Every tide must change. Calm your fears. You can climb again. We forget that it's so easy to love when everything is good. Don't compare, 'cause every seed sees rain. But while you're here, there's no I hold your hand. Yeah, and I will guide you. Let me remind you, heights I would fly to, depths I would dive to. Yeah, I'll always find you. So baby, light me up. You can breathe me in. I'ma hold you up until the quiet comes. Yeah, yeah, baby, light me up. You can breathe me in. I'ma hold you up until the quiet comes. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
beef with me. Beef with me. Got a beef with me. Beef with me. Got a beef with me. Some motherfuckers got a beef with me. What? Some motherfuckers got a beef with me. Okay. Some motherfuckers got a beef with me. What? Some motherfuckers got a beef with me. Okay. Some motherfuckers got a beef with me. Too much power in this bottle, put your cups up. Baby, get me pumped up, cause she know she look good. Puff, puff, like what's up, that's what's up. We turned up, big thumbs up, no rush, rush. Kisses to my missus with my riches, cause I'm fucked up. Section full of sexy and they tipsy, yeah, you lucked up. Pass it when you puff up, once put the cups up. Finna turn this club up, yeah. Finna turn this club, we finna turn this club up, yeah. Finna turn this club, we finna turn this club up, yeah.